high-powered attorney returns home to represent his aging father in a murder trial. Here's the rub. The father and the son, they don't get along very well.
Why'd you pull me out of Boy Scouts?
As punishment for blowing up the MacLeod's mailbox with M80s.
I was 13. That you remember.
Oh,
that.
Old enough to know better.
That's the setup for The Judge, a film that plays like a sappy John Grisham novel. It stars Robert Downey Jr. as a silver-tongued legal eagle, happy to verbally spar with anyone that he sees as a potential threat.
If I walk with a guilty client, it's on you.
The role isn't exactly a stretch for the actor. Imagine Tony Stark, but as a high-priced attorney with the deduction skills of Sherlock Holmes, who is happy to piss on his legal opponents. Literally.
The jaded lawyer with no respect for the law.
Did that just happen?
His character starts the film as an egocentric lawyer cliche, and over time, evolves into an egocentric anti-hero, fighting for the approval of his father.
My father's a lot of unpleasant things, and murder is not one of them.
Downey's performance, it keeps the film together, preventing it from buckling under the strain of its overflowing syrup and cheese. He anchors the picture, navigating the audience through extreme melodrama and silly character moments. And that's no small feat, considering just how much emotional baggage the filmmakers pack into the film's runtime. Not only does the main character have to work through his complicated relationship with his father, but we're also along for the ride as he reconnects with his younger daughter, gets reacquainted with a past girlfriend.
Stop staring. I know I look good.
Makes peace with his small hometown in Indiana, catches up with his older brother.
God, you're nuts. Huh? I never asked you for a goddamn thing.
Watches the Super 8 movies that set up flashbacks produced by his younger brother, who is also special by the way, prepares for a divorce from his wife, represents a powerful corporate embezzler in court.
Innocent people can't afford me.
Takes on a former rival in his father's court case.
In a nutshell, you're following me down here to settle a score?
Oh, good Lord, no. I followed you down here because I knew if I didn't, it was likely somebody was going to get away with murder.
And learns how to be a better man. That's a lot to pack in an already long 141-minute runtime. On top of that, the heavy music cues and overlit imagery broadcast every plot point, leaving very few surprises. There are a few mild shockers here and there, mostly involving bodily fluids and the paternity of one of the secondary characters, but you can see most of the major story moments coming from a mile away. In the end, you'll either love the way that the filmmakers tie up every aspect of our main character's life in a neat little package with a tidy, cute, pretty little bow, or it'll annoy the heck out of you. I tend to lean more towards the latter. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. You can hit me up on Twitter, John_Airy, or leave a comment below. I'm John at the movies.